Okay, there we go. All right, so welcome to our last and third session for Learn and Earn with AI Works. And this one is one of my personal favorites because it's all about using AI in fun ways to help you with marketing your business. So we're going to cover pretty much 4 easy ways that you can get started using AI to help you with things that you're already doing. So I'm sure as business owners, you're already using social media to do some marketing for your business. And sometimes, if you're like me, those things start to lag, you get behind with it, you feel like you don't have enough time to really go on and do the things that you need to do, or you go on and you go down the rabbit hole looking at all these other things and you don't always get done the things you want to do on social media. And so some of the AI tools that we're going to show you today will help you be able to create quickly. So then you can go ahead and put those things up on your social media and it'll save you time. And if you're paying someone else to do it for you, as far as the creation is concerned, then this could potentially save you money as well because it'll enable you to do it much easier yourself. So I'm going to start with sharing just what those 4 things are, and then we'll move to and then we'll move to demos. So today is mostly about demoing. So hold on, let me find what it is that I need. Pull it up. Here we go. So can everybody see that now? Can you see it large enough? Nope. I don't know why it doesn't want to share this. Hold on. Let me stop sharing and start again. Because ChatGPT is not what I want. Not yet. It's coming, but not yet. All right, now can you see the 4 ways? Yep. Yeah. Okay. All right. Are we good with that? Does that work? All right. So 4 ways to use AI for marketing. So today's session is all about leveraging AI to save you time marketing on social media. So our first way, and I'm just going to scroll over to each one of these. So one of the first things that we have to do when we want to think about marketing on social media is you got to be like this guy over here. You start thinking, right? You start thinking about ideas and what is it that I want to post. So for a lot of people, that's the first holdup is what do I post? What am I going to put on social media? So ChatGPT is a great tool for you to go to help you to figure out what to post, to analyze current trends, analyze things that might be attractive to your audience, and then to help you sort of hone in on what those ideas are, and then to give you innovative ways for you to post, innovative concepts to use that are relevant and captivating to your audience. So that's the beautiful part about AI is that it's not just going to give you a list of ideas of things to post, but it's going to ask you questions about your particular product, about your particular audience, and then it's going to help you to tailor your social media post to your audience so that it's more appealing to your audience. So that's the first thing. The second thing is creating images. So we know how powerful images are. We stop all the time scrolling because there's an image that catches our attention and it's something that we, want to look at. Maybe it's something that's a written image and it's something that we want to see or read. So AI powered design tools, the tools that we're going to show you today, can help you quickly produce what we call scroll stopping images. So images that are branded to your particular brand and that will help people catch people's attention so that they will want to stop and look at and consume the content that you're putting on social media. So it really helps creating the images with AI assistance, helps you to really cut down on graphic design time. And if you're not a person that you feel like you have a lot of skills with graphic design, then using AI to create those images makes things like just lightning fast for you. And I'll show you one of my favorite today because I'm not that great with Canva. Both DJ and Wendy are great with Canva. They do a lot of things. I do some stuff with Canva, but it's not really my first go-to. But once these AI tools came out, and then I created one specifically for myself that I share in the AI studio with our other members because it really helps me create infographics and things like that with lightning speed much faster than I ever could before. So then the next way is creating promo videos. So, we all want to have video is the thing that captures attention the most, right? So people look at images, but videos will capture even more attention. So there's AI technology to assist you in crafting compelling promotional videos, again, in a much faster way. A lot of times when I was doing promo videos and things like that, I paid, designers to go, I paid videographers to create those videos for me. Now with AI, you can do it yourself with a bit of ease. And so Dee is going to demo that today. And then the last one is creating music. And so AI has really taken off to where there are several AI music generators now. And so you can compose original music. So before we had to go buy like stock music from people or open source music that we could use so that we weren't infringing on copyrights and things like that. But now you can generate your own music. So if there's a particular genre or style of music that you want to have on your videos or to accompany your photos or to just be a jingle for your particular brand, you can very easily create those things. And Wendy's going to demonstrate an AI tool that we use to create a jingle for AIWURKS and music for other things. So those are our 4 ways that we're going to cover today. So I'm going to start off with doing the first one, which is generating ideas for social media posts and then creating images. And I'm going to combine these two together and show you the way that I typically do it. So let me, again, move my share. Hold on. I'm going to go over to ChatGPT now. There we go. Okay. So over in ChatGPT, you can do this a couple of ways. You can do it just straight in ChatGPT as a new chat, and you can go in and ask ChatGPT or use prompts to get ideas for social media posts. But again, I want everything to be really quick for myself. And so one type of image that I really enjoy creating, as well as I find myself looking at a lot of them when I'm on social media, and that is an infographic. So a picture that kind of gives me a combination. I like a combination of pictures and words. And so because I was creating infographics myself by hand, then I created a custom AI tool called the Infographic Wizard that will allow you with very quick grace and ease to be able to create a scroll stopping, eye catching image that you can then post on social media to help promote whatever it is that your business is, whatever it is that your brand is. So that's what you're looking at now, the Infographic Wizard. And so because I wanted it to be really easy for people to use to start out, sometimes again, we don't always have those ideas. So if you look at the top of it, there are 4 conversation starters that you use with the Infographic Wizard. And so the one I'm going to use today is that I just want to go to the end and I want a client attracting infographic. So you would just click on that one. And so it's going to ask you questions. So it's going to help you to be able to figure out what it is that you need to, what information it needs to have in order to help you be able to create this graphic that you want. So the first thing you're going to tell it is, what is your niche or industry? So for this example, I'm going to be a massage therapist. So I'm going to be a therapeutic massage therapist. All right, so that's the first thing. So second thing is, what problem do you help solve for your client? So again, it's got to know this information about your business in order to be able to create the image for you. So I'm going to say, I help people over 50 who are experiencing chronic pain and stiffness. Feel better. All right, so hold on, let me see how much more does that work so you can see it. I'm trying to keep both things on the screen. Is that big enough? Okay, so I'm a therapeutic massage therapist. I help people over 50 who are experiencing chronic pain and stiffness to feel better. And it says, what is your core offer? So my core offer is the magic muscle, and I'm just making this up as we go. The magic muscle program, which is a 6-week muscle, if I can spell correctly, rejuvenation and stretching program. Okay. So I've given it what my offer is because it needs to know what your offer is. And then who is your ideal client? So I've already given it some information earlier about my ideal client. And I'm just going to tell it again. My ideal clients are people over 50 years who want to, or I'll say who have a goal to be pain-free and feel younger. All right. So that's my goal. So now once I've given it this, it's going to give me a suggestion of 2 to 3 infographic lead magnet ideas that are tailored specifically to my business. So here we go. And it usually runs through pretty quickly. So it says, perfect, thanks for sharing. This gives us a clear direction. So therapeutic massage therapist, the problem I'm solving is chronic pain and stiffness in people over 50. My core offer is the Muscle Magic program. And so here we go. There are 3 infographic lead magnet ideas. So again, I didn't have to spend a lot of time. It's guiding me, and I can always ask it to change. Or if I don't like any of these, I can ask it to give me another set of them. So what I have is the 7 daily movements to loosen stiff muscles after 50. I kind of like that. Pain-free living after 50, your quick start checklist. And then the last one is the feel younger formula. That sounds cool. 5 secrets to rejuvenate muscles naturally. So I'm liking number 3, but it's going to give me kind of an idea. So it says, suggested format, a visual checklist or cheat sheet style, easy to digest with icons and large readable text. So let's see. I'm going to go with number 3. Okay. So it says, would you like to move forward with one of these ideas, or do you have, so I'm going to say, let's move forward with number 3, because I like that one. Okay, so feel younger formula, 5 secrets to rejuvenate muscles naturally. So here we go. So it's going to include what this is. It tells you what it's going to include in the infographic. So it's going to give me a bold and engaging title, a short intro to hook the reader, 5 rejuvenation secrets, each with an icon and a short tip, and then a call to action to join my Muscle Magic program. And so it's still generating my image. And while we're waiting on it, again, I use this a lot for a lot of our things for AIWURKS. So I'll come in, I'll create a lot of our images, the images that you've seen for that have been promoting this Learn and Earn workshop series. A lot of them I created through AI in this way. There's only maybe one or two of them that I did myself through Canva, but the majority of them I used AI to create. So, all right, it says it's creating the image, may take a moment, and sometimes it's really fast and it gives you some really quick. Other times it takes a minute or two for it to come through. So we have it coming through. And ChatGPT 5 has gotten much, much better with words and with not making mistakes in spelling and things like that. Before, when I was using some of the newer ChatGPT models, I would have to go through and kind of redo a lot because it was misspelling words. But now I've noticed lately that it's gotten much, much better with giving you words that are much more accurate. All right, so it's coming up. So it's giving me the Feel Younger formula, 5 secrets to rejuvenate muscles naturally. And so here we go. I'm kind of liking what I see. So want to ease stiffness and feel youthful again? Follow these tips to revive your muscles after 50. So 1, get a massage. 2, stretch daily. 3, stay hydrated. 4, keep moving. And then the 5th one is prioritize sleep. And so at the bottom, it gave the call to action, ready to feel younger, join my Muscle Magic program. So here you see in maybe, 2-3 minutes, we have a complete image that you can now use to post on social media. You can then ask it to create, to give you a social media post to go along with it. And so I'm not going to type that in now because I want to make sure we have enough time for the other 2 things. But you can keep going with this. So you can ask it to give you the text for a social media post. You can tell it that you want it for Instagram, Facebook, or whatever social media you're doing. But as you can see, this is kind of like a one-stop shop where you can get all of your information here and get it ready for you to just post over on social media. So I'm going to stop sharing. Wendy, you're muted.
Oh, hi. With that, if you know your brand colors and hex codes, so like that infographic came up green, but if that's not your brand colors and you know the hex codes, you can ask it to give you the colors and put in the hex codes and you'll get everything on brand.
Yep, absolutely. And I'm glad you said that because I forgot to mention that. So again, you can customize. So you can go back in that if it's something that you don't like about it, you don't like the little icons, you can ask it to, recreate the image and give you different icons. So you can continue to work with it to get it to look like exactly what it is that you want to look, and definitely using your own brand colors. Okay. All right. So the next one we're going to go to is when you're going to use it. So you have images now that you created, you have the ability to do that. Now we're going to look at moving up a notch and going into video. It's like, how can you use AI to assist you with creating videos? And we're talking about quick, short, little promo videos. So, Dee, you ready with that part?
Is she muted?
Can you hear me now? All right. So for video, we are going to do a quick demo in a tool called Canva. And it has a mobile app and it also has a desktop version. And so I'm using the mobile app. And so Canva has a ton of different templates. So if you're not naturally creative where you can create things from scratch, then the good thing about Canva is that you can go in and create from a template. And so you can just click templates and then you decide what you want to make. And so I'm going to go to design type and I want a video. And so you can start it from scratch or you can choose one of these templates that they have. If you see the little crown in the bottom, that means that it's a Canva Pro or a Teams feature. And so you'll need to be on the paid plan. If it doesn't have it, then you can use it as a free user because they have a completely free account. Let's see. Do we have? Great. So I'm gonna piggyback off of Dr. T, and we're gonna go and type in massage therapy. So you'll see there's all different types of videos that has like some either a static image or some nice B-roll footage in the back. I'm gonna choose this one. All right, and then you're gonna hit customize the template. And so this one has like 3 different videos that'll be playing. So you could put like your company name up here. Let's see. Oops, let me go. Massage Works as the company name. Here, let me blow this up. And this is completely customizable. So if you wanted a different color, you can go up here and you can change the text color. You can change all the text. You can change that one element. And so glow up starts here. I actually want to take this part out. So anything that you don't want, you just click it. And then this little trash can is the delete button. If you wanted 2 of them, you could duplicate text and put this somewhere else. I don't want this. All right. So if you like this the way it is, then you can play it and see what it looks like. And then there's your video. And then you can just, you'll hit the share button and then click download it. You'll download it as an MP4 video, and that's what you'll post on your social media channel. Any questions?
All right, so now we'll pass over to Wendy, and she's going to show us how to create some music for marketing.
All righty. Music is I think music is the thing that makes everything go together. It brings everything together. It's the thread. So this is a tool called Suno. It's one of my favorite tools, and it is where you can create your own music. So gone are the days of having somebody else write your music, going to Fiverr, getting songs and music that you don't like, having to do all the work. So just like Dee and Doc, we are using ChatGPT. I gave it a prompt. And so since I'm following what they just did, so now we're creating some music for Massage Works. Um, And so I got the lyrics, and I use the paid version of Suno. There is a free version. If you're a business, I suggest you start with the paid version so you can have all of the things and have the legal rights to use this music for your business. So I have a prompt already, and I'm going to paste in my prompt. And in here is the style. So I'm just going to go back and grab my style, and I'm going to put that in. And so if you guys can see this, it makes it quicker, faster, easier. So it gives a style, and there's audio. Like, so if you can sing, you can record yourself and add your own voice to it, and it'll pick it up. You can create a persona or have some inspiration, but for this purpose, we're going to do that. And then down here, we're just going to add the sound title. And I think that's important because if not, all your songs will um, not have a song title, so you don't know what it's for. So we're going to do massage. What's this? Massage works. And then we're going to hit create. Okay, so what? So I need to start again.
And that's AI for you because sometimes you get errors. Oh no, it put songs up over there.
Okay. All right, so I'll play the first one. Can y'all hear?
Yeah, nope, you might have to reshare and then go in and click share sound.
Okay.
That was, again, we really want you to hear the sound of the song that Wendy created, but you can see how easily it was just using two tools that she used. So one, she went to Chat GPT and she had Chat GPT create song lyrics for a jingle for her business, the massage business that we're using as an example today. And then she put it in Suno, and Suno did all of the music work to make that happen. So one of the things that, and I'm trying to, let me see if I can share, because we made a jingle just earlier, and maybe you can hear mine. Let me see. Let me see if you can hear the one Wendy made earlier for AI Works. So let me know if you can hear this
one. When your small biz needs a boost, don't go berserk. AI Works is the name, it's how AI works. Upskill, automate, accelerate. AI Works brings the tools to make it great.
AI Works, where smart meets simple. Learn and earn with AI Works.
AI Works?
Okay, so let me stop sharing that one. Okay, so you see how, again, you got a catchy little jingle that Wendy created for us that we're going to use in our marketing here at AI Works for, in essence, free. I mean, it just the amount of time it took her to put it together, which I think was like really quick. And outside of the monthly subscription, which is for Suno, is what, $20, Wendy? I think.
Suno is $10 a month.
$10. So for $10 a month, we have access to this AI app that allows you to create a jingle that in the past you would have paid thousands of dollars for somebody to sit down and make something like that for you. And again, we're talking about what, 15 seconds? So if you think about, again, we're from the jingle era, right? All of the TV shows and whatnot, we remember all those shows because as soon as you hear that little jingle, then it triggers your memory and you're like, oh yeah, I know that show. Oh yeah, I know that song. So it's a great thing for you to be able to have something that powerful for your business. No matter what business it is that you do, you can very easily add that to your business, and now you have a tool for $10 a month that you can use to create a jingle for your company, for your brand, for your product, for whatever it is that you offer. So as we've gone through these 4 different ways that you can use AI to do marketing, we know that, and what I'll get told all the time is that, oh, this was quick and I didn't really get like all the steps to do this. And the whole point of these short workshops is to show you the power of AI, to show you what AI can do for you. But in 45 minutes, we don't have nearly enough time to show you like every single step. And that's why we created the AIWURKS Learn and Earn Studio, so that you can come into the Skill Studio, and Wendy is the instructor for Suno, and she'll walk you through all of the steps in the studio, from going to ChatGPT and getting the song lyrics written to then going and putting it in Suno, all the different things that you can change to make different sounds of music. So like ours is a little peppy kind of a jingle, but if you wanted something that was much more like R&B or hip hop, or if you wanted something that was more soulful or jazzy, like you can choose all of those things. So the same thing with creating images. If images is what you really want, you can have access to the infographic wizard inside of the Skill Studio. So the infographic wizard comes with the Skill Studio. It's there for you to be able to learn to use. I go through and I teach a little course on showing you how to use that and how to get the most out of our infographic wizard, as well as many of the other AI tools that we have available for you to use. Making videos, Deidre showed you one way using Canva. Canva also has Canva AI, which allows you to do even more with videos, as well as other tools that we have that we can show you how to do video with. So remember that the AIWURKS Skill Studio is available. It's a membership where you come in, and the whole point of the Skill Studio is for you to be there with like-minded people, people who typically are your same age range and interest as far as business is concerned. And we all get together and we learn together and we earn together in that studio. So you'll get the full walkthrough of how to do all these things once you join the AIWURKS Skill Studio. So remember that there's a fast action bonus for the Skill Studio that ends on Friday, which is tomorrow, September 5th. So Deidre's going to drop the link so that you can have the link to join the Skill Studio, and make sure you take advantage of that fast action bonus, because that price won't last. So make sure it was a special pricing for you attending these workshops that we've had over the last several weeks. So before we go, Wendy, are we ready? Can we hear the jingle or no? She's like, no jingle. So we'll put that one, we'll actually use this jingle and we'll put it in side of the replay.
We can
So
put
you'll
it,
get the
we can
go
put
ahead.
the jingle with the video that Dee created.
Okay.
So then,
Put them together. Okay.
and put
So
them
we'll make a
together and
full
watch it
promo.
flow.
Okay. So we'll make sure that you can hear the Massage Works jingle that Wendy created. But again, you heard the AIWURKS one, so you see how it works and what it is that you can do. And so if there aren't any questions, we still got a minute or two left in this one. So for either Wendy or Dee, is there anything we want to remind people of before we jump off and close this series?
I just say to play with the tools. You can't break them. So play and have fun. The more creative you are, the more you allow yourself to be in whimsy. That's where creativity lies. So play with it, you know, use a lot of things that you remember, like jingles for me was the 70s and 80s, where I remember all of those jingles. But I mean, you can just like use your imagination, tap in, and put your video and your music together, sync them together, and just have fun with this. This is fun, and you can do and be and have anything you want with AI.
Mhm. And I'll, echo that to have fun. Like choose the thing that you have the most fun with first. And for me, that was images. Like I was all over creating some images because I could do it much better than I could trying to learn graphic design and do it myself. And that was kind of the thing I gravitated towards first. I enjoy writing with AI tools. And so enhancing the writing that I was already doing. So whatever area it is, I know Wendy got her start too with art, with like Mid-Journey and doing things with digital art and things like that, because she is already an artist and that's what she started doing. So whatever area it is that you have an interest in, then let that be your start because you're probably going to have the most amount of fun with it. And just again, this series is called Learn and Earn for a reason. You need to learn the tools, choose one tool. I always say choose one first and get started with that one tool and start learning that one tool. Don't go all over the place trying to learn everything all at once because that's what overwhelms you. But pick a tool, start learning and start using that tool. Once you get comfortable with it, then you can always add on additional tools, for you to be able to use in your business. But this is a great way for you to be able to get a lot done in your business that you would have to pay people for. You'd have to pay other people to do for you. You'd have to hire a videographer, hire a graphic designer. You would have to hire a music person to create that music for you. So, all of these ads, you can use these tools to make Facebook ads and things like that. So all of the people that team of people that you would have to hire before, now you have a team of people. And that's what I always say, think of AI as your personal assistant, your team of employees that you didn't have before. When you think of all these custom AI tools, that's what they really are. They're your team of employees that can help you get done things quicker, faster, easier than you ever could before as a small business owner. So with that,